Watch this.
Is that manhood? Is that fatherhood? Is that masculinity? A man is known when you leave a legacy, not out there, but the generations that you rear, the generations that you guide, the generations that you mentor. It is from your loins that we will know what kind of a man that you are. Your children are struggling, yet you are having fun in clubs, in saunas, driving very big cars. You have status, you are respected out there, but down at home, nobody even feels you. Man, think about it. Man, it's time to calm down and listen to your children. Man, it's time to calm down and mend your marriage, mend your family. If you care, listen to me. Otherwise, one day, even with all the money that you have, tears will come down on you. Pain will come down. And I know most of you.
That's a very sobering conversation. The gentleman called J.G. Canyoni. And he's speaking to men. And for those who have ears, let them hear. You know, we come from a time, millennials, where our parents probably came from a background, or their background has an element of luck. And so their love language was provision. And that's why you'd hear many parents say that, what do you mean I don't love you? I've paid your school fees. I've taken care of you. Yes, and we commend them for doing that. That's the best they could do. But we know better as millennials, because some of us bore the brunt of that lack of presence, where the father can give you the affirmation, the appreciation and acceptance. And some of us, like in my case, became alcoholics, courtesy of father wounds and other issues. Now, I know better. The gentleman there has spoken better. And it's very important that we understand the most important thing as a father is presence. Because courtesy of presence, you're able to do other things, other roles, which are very key, like being a prophet, speaking life over your children and affirming them, correcting them, and ensuring that they grow in the right way. There's a statistic I saw that said the presence of a father increases the chance of a child following a religion by 70%, which means that there's an authority that God has given us men we should not take for granted. So my order would be presence, prophet, and provider. Recently, I had a friend who said something interesting when we were talking, and he had quit the army and he's in the UK. And I asked him, so what are you doing nowadays? What are you up to? And his answer was very unique. He said, I'm a father and I'm a husband now. I was like, what? And I was like, yes, but I'm an engineer on the side to pay the bills. So that was a fascinating response. And it got me thinking, and I realized this man understands his primary role right now on this planet. He's not here to be an engineer, but he's here currently to be a father and a husband. So fathers out there, let's take this message very seriously. Let's be very careful and let's evaluate our lives. Let's start looking at what are the things that are keeping us away from home. Some of these habits seem important, but let's start to evaluate. And then secondly, let's also start to evaluate the work that we do and start to question it, especially when it takes too much of your time. And finally, it is important that even as you're pursuing opportunities, make sure you have clarity as to why you're doing that. Is it for your own personal interest, or if it's truly for your family? Let's reflect and let's become better fathers, because like for me as a father of 5, I allow some of these conversations to impact me so I can make sure that one day I don't find myself sitting in a corner and moaning and crying that I was not there for my children and they have abandoned me. I hope this message helps somebody out there. For more of this, please follow me. My name is Coach D-Man.